Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Coco Deluxe, aka your makeup bestie, and I'm back today with another makeup video. I hope that you all are doing wonderful in this world that we are in right now. We are currently in the midst of a fight against the injustice that is going on. Police killings, police brutality, racism that needs to stop. And this fight makes a certain type of people nervous. Why, I don't know. I don't know why it is that people want to continue to perpetuate and spread hate. Everybody in this world deserves to be treated with respect. Everyone who is a part of the human race needs to be treated with respect. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to, dwell on it because we do have other avenues to discuss this very important issue. But as I always say, I like for my channel to be a kind of a conduit for people to just kind of forget what's going on in the world and just focus on the amazing topic that is makeup. So today I am going to be doing just a very simple look because I want to try out a new foundation that I picked up by Covergirl, because I have a list, like I stated in my last video, I have a list of makeup brands that I want to try, and Covergirl is actually number 2 on my list. It's not that I've never tried Covergirl before, because I have tried them. Like, secondary to Maybelline, Covergirl was my go-to at the beginning of my makeup story, my makeup life. I wore Covergirl, and I just for some reason stopped. I don't know why. Covergirl I don't know. I just don't see anything as far as the Covergirl brand that really piques my interest. I don't know why that is. I don't know why. But I want to try out their foundation because I've been hearing really good things about it. I picked up this foundation here, which is the 3-in-1 foundation. It's the Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous. Let me try this again, you guys. It is CoverGirl's Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous foundation. It is a 3-in-1 foundation. It is a primer, foundation, and concealer all in one. So let me do that in the correct order. Primer, concealer, and foundation all in one. Even though it says that it's a primer in here, I did pick up the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer Base. And I'm sorry, I did not let you guys see this up close. Don't look at my nails. I need to do my filling. It's time for me to redo my nails. And then this is what it claims on the back. If you want to read a little bit about it. I picked up the shade, as you can see, in Soft Sable. And I also decided to grab a concealer. Well, their concealer. I got the CoverGirl TrueBlend Undercover Concealer in the shade Deep Golden. This is the component here. And that's the shade in Deep Golden. I don't know what's up with my autofocus. It's just not focusing. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And once I put on the foundation, I'm just going to do a really simple look with a cream eyeshadow. I've been wanting to do a cream eyeshadow video for like the longest time, because cream eyeshadow is something that a lot of people, well, cream makeup in general, from the eyeshadow to blush to highlighter, like it's just something that people are just really kind of turned off about, intimidated by. So I just want to do, I'm going to do a really simple look with a cream eyeshadow, just to let you guys see that you can have fun with cream eyeshadow too. So, all right, let's get into it, you guys. I'm going to start out with the primer. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And even though it says that it has a primer in the foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and put a primer on because I have very oily skin and I don't want to see that much shine right now. So I'm gonna shake this up because it sounds like it's a really liquidy primer. And the first ingredient is water, so it makes sense. So let me shake it up. It's a water-based primer. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely very watery, very liquidy. And I'm interested to see how this works because it's so, I'm so used to the silicone-based primers that this is just very new to me, the way that this feels. It kind of reminds me of Rimmel London's primers. It might be a good dupe for Rimmel London. Okay, so primer is applied and the complexion is prepped and primed. So we're ready for our foundation. Once again, you know what, I just realized I didn't read to you guys what it's claiming. The primer is a primer that keeps your makeup looking fresh. Apply a dime size amount to your face before applying makeup and it's oil free. That's what they say you can do. Okay, so the foundation, it's all day flawless coverage, lasting power of primer, coverage of a concealer, and blendability of a foundation, all in one, shine free. Bam. All right, so I really hope that this is my shade. This was the second to the last shade in their Outlast all day line. Yeah, I'm just hoping that this is my shade. It's 875 soft sable, so we are about to see if it is. And do I have, where's my foundation brush? You guys, I always have a freaking hard time trying to find my foundation brush. I think I actually need to get rid of some of this, some of my brushes, which is not going to happen because I'm just, some people collect cars, some people collect sports memorabilia. I collect makeup stuff. And so it's hard for me to let go of it. All right, I'm just going to shake this up a little bit. And it has a pump, which I love when a foundation bottle has a pump. And I think a lot of these pumps, you position it a certain way and it's like locked. So I guess you got to turn it a little and then it'll, ooh, ooh. Why is it freaking watery? Covergirl, I need answers. You know what? Let me shake it up some more. Like it's literally running down my face. I think I see why I don't wear Covergirl. We're going to give her a chance. Like, this is really freaking watery. I'm confused right now. We're going to go with this a little bit here. See what it does. So it's definitely a light coverage. I wouldn't even say medium coverage. It's definitely a light coverage. But because it's light, it's buildable. So we will go in where we need to add coverage. And it is looking like it's my shade. Soft Sable number 875. It doesn't look like it in the bottle. I was a little leery. But stay. But make sure I get this area, because I be looking back at my makeup videos and I forget to like blend this part right here, and it was like, it literally looks like I be having a mask on, y'all. So you can go ahead and read me on that in them other videos. I don't mind. I don't take myself too seriously. So I'm just going to put a little bit more on here because it's obviously buildable, but I just don't like the how liquidy it is. I'm not feeling that. I don't like that. It's just really weird to me. But maybe that will add to its ability to last all day. And I'm going to read the ingredients in just a second, because I know obviously water is like the first ingredient. And if anybody has tried this foundation before, is that normal? Is it normal for it to be, did you also get that watery application? Did it run down your face like it ran down mine? Okay. So it definitely, okay. You guys seen where I had my blemishes. So it covered it up pretty good. It was the second coat. So I have 2 coats of this. So it's a buildable foundation. But I'm feeling how it has covered up everything. What do you guys think? I mean, you've seen where I had my blemishes, and it literally has made them disappear. So the ingredient listing on here, let's see if it has it. The number 1 ingredient, well, the active ingredient in here is Insulazole, which is a type of sunscreen. And let's see here. Okay, the ingredient listing. Okay, yeah, the first ingredient is water, which makes sense as to why it's so runny. Okay, so I get it. It's water, talc, aluminum starch, and a whole bunch of other scientific names that I'm not even going to waste my time trying to pronounce, you guys. But it does say something interesting in here. It says apply 15 minutes before sun exposure rather, and then reapply every 2 hours. Anybody got time for all that, girl? I'm just going to apply what I've done. I mean, I get apply, 15 minutes before sun exposure, but applying every 2 hours? Anybody got time for that? Okay, so anyway, I'm feeling good about the foundation, so we're good on that. All right. So I'm gonna go in and apply some concealer under my dark circles, under my eyes. You guys see what's going on there. I'm gonna go in with the Covergirl TrueBlend concealer, and I got Deep Golden. I'm a little worried because I feel like this is a little too neutral for me. Well, no. Okay, it looks warm. All right, so we'll see. All right. Okay. All right, so it doesn't look too bad. All right, let's see how she blends over my fine lines, you guys. Let's see. Okay, blendability factor on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm definitely gonna give this a shoot, 9.5, 10. So the deep golden is a perfect concealer shade for me. I was a little worried. It looked a little neutral because I do have warm undertones, but on camera when I showed it, it looked golden, which obviously it is, so whatevs. It's a perfect match. I get a little confused sometimes when I'm trying to figure out my undertone. The warm, if you're a warm undertone, which I have figured, people with warm undertones, they look better in gold jewelry. Their veins look, I think your veins are green. So if that's the case, you are a warm undertone. If you're, for anyone that's cool, has cool undertones, you look better in silver jewelry, and your veins look blue. Please don't quote me on that. I'll put up a link in my description on trying to figure out your undertones so that you guys, if you're interested in figuring out what your undertone is, you can read up on that instead of trying to get it from me, because I am in no way a certified makeup artist or a licensed cosmetologist, and I don't want to steer anybody wrong. Okay, so the concealer is blended in, and I am actually pleased with how it blended and how it looks. I think I might go in a little bit more here and add just a little bit more there. I don't want to add too much because lately I've kind of been into going a little bit lighter on my under eye products, especially with it, you know, the warmer weather kicking in. I don't want to go too heavy on my products. I'm not baking that much lately. I don't really bake too much during the hot weather. I really don't even like to put on foundation during the summertime. On occasion, I do though. So we're just gonna, okay, I think that looks a little bit better. All right, so I don't look that dead anymore. All right, so I'm gonna go in with some powder under my eyes, just a little bit of powder, because I don't want to, I'm not baking. I don't want it to look too made up. So I'm gonna go in with Avon's Magic's Dust finishing powder, which I'm going to use that under my eyes just to set the concealer and to catch any, well, I really don't even need to catch any eyeshadow because I'm going to be using cream eyeshadow today, you guys. So I'm just going to use a little bit to set underneath my eyes. So let's begin. I'm just gonna put a little bit underneath to set. Just a little bit. We're gonna let that set, and I'm gonna brush it away immediately. I don't want to bake. Okay, and I'm gonna immediately just sweep everything away just to set that concealer underneath. I must say, the foundation, she was tripping a little bit. She had me a little confused, but I definitely like how she's sitting on the skin. She's looking really good right now. And I'm gonna take a little bit more of that Magic's Dust powder and put it over on my forehead, because my fine lines on my forehead are a little cray-cray, all right? Let me actually close this back. All right, so now we're gonna sweep away that forehead powder, just to kind of blur the lines on my forehead a little bit so they're not so noticeable and my forehead looks a little more smoothed out. That's why I like loose powder, because it blurs the lines of any fine lines that you might have. Alrighty. So now we are going to work on the eyes a little bit. And like I said, I'm going to be using a cream powder today, a cream eyeshadow rather. So this is actually by Revlon. I couldn't find any cream eyeshadow by Covergirl. If they do have any, and I may have overlooked it or something, like drop down in the comments and let me know. But this is by Revlon, and this is their Revlon Illumniance cream eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Not Just Nudes. It's their cream eyeshadow palette. The one thing I hate about this is it opens up really weird. Like I feel like when I open it, the mirror should be right here, but the mirror is down here. But when you close it, Revlon is right there, but whatever. I'm not even gonna try to understand it. Whatever, it is what it is. So with cream eyeshadow, I do the same steps. I apply a primer. Primers are just as important for cream eyeshadows, because cream eyeshadows have a tendency to definitely, creep into those creases that you have. We all have creases on our eyes, so definitely want to use an eyeshadow primer, and I'm using Believe Beauty's eyeshadow primer in Lock It In, and this is in their universal shade. Mistakenly got a little bit on my lower lid there. When you use this, it dries up really fast. You have to like really work fast. But this is a really good eyeshadow primer, and it's perfect for cream shadows, because it's just, it creates a barrier between your skin and that eyeshadow, and it stops any creasing whatsoever, like literally none. Okay. All right, so eyelids are primed and ready to go. Okay, so we're ready for the cream eyeshadow. So the cream eyeshadow that I'm going to be using, once again, is Revlon's Illumniance Cream Shadow. So this palette comes in four colors. Comes 4 colors. Sorry, gotta cover up for the glare. It's got, this here is a like smoky chocolate brown color. This is like a beige color. And these last two colors. So this is like a matte color. And then the other three colors are shimmery. They've got a slight shimmer to them. So what I'm going to do whenever I use a cream shadow, I mostly just use my fingers. So I'm going to go in with this color here. And this is my base. I'm going to use this as a base. Just put that all over. It's like just a natural color. I'm going to do this with my finger. Oops, used the wrong one. Dipped it in the wrong color. That brown color there. It's more like a beige. I'm gonna do the same with my other eye. I don't know why I like to use my fingers when I'm using cream eyeshadows. Absolutely no idea. I guess because your fingers create warmth, which is perfect and sometimes a necessity when you're using cream eyeshadows, because that warmth from your fingers causes like a slight melting occurrence between your fingers and the product, and it makes it more easy to manipulate the shade to go where you want it to go. But you can actually still use brushes with cream shadows. The best brushes to use are synthetic. I actually only use synthetic bristled brushes. I never use animal bristled brushes because number one, I don't know, that just seems a little cruel and weird to me to use, because they make natural bristled brushes are used from badger hair, and that's a little cruel and unusual to me, so I just always use synthetic bristled makeup brushes. So this is a synthetic brush, or actually I'm gonna use my little mermaid brush here. Where are you at? Okay, I'm gonna go in. This is like a little rounded, like shader brush, I guess it's called. I'm just gonna dip it in this same shade just to show you guys that you can use a brush with cream shadows. I mean, if you want to use your finger or a brush, it's up to you. Okay. See, you can either or. It's perfectly up to you if you want to use your fingers or a brush. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with this like champagne-y color here. It's champagne-y on my side. I don't know how it's coming across on camera. I'm gonna go in with that, and I'm just gonna go on my lower lid. I'm gonna use my finger. My nail is like causing I've really dug in there. And just pat. Pat, pat, pat. creates a really pretty shimmery like effect. All right, and I'm just gonna go in with that same color on my left eye. See you there? I think I put enough on my finger. There we go. Oopsies. Cream eyeshadows are so easy to work with and manipulate. And if you do happen to get some in a place where you didn't want it to go, I mean, it's okay. It's all right because makeup is not permanent. And you can fix whatever mistake you create. And I'm gonna fix that in just a second. Okay, see how I got a little bit there? I'm gonna go in with my concealer that I purchased, my Covergirl concealer. Just gonna use a little bit. Got powder everywhere. Just gonna use a little bit and just see? Mistakes are made to be corrected. See? All right, so I am going to actually go in a little brush here and just gently just wanted to soften that a little bit. So now I'm gonna go in with this more like smoky chocolatey color. And for this, I am actually going to use a brush for this because I want to go in at the crease, and my nails are like so long, you guys, it won't let me, I can't get into my crease. So I'm just gonna dip it in here. And I'm just gonna go at the crease just to create a subtle amount of depth there. Just a little bit. Just a subtle bit of definition at the crease. And I purchased this Revlon cream shadow from Amazon. And the Covergirl foundation I purchased from Walgreens. And I actually like purchasing makeup from Walgreens because if the shade is not right, or you know, if it's not your right shade, you can return it within 30 days with your receipt. So luckily I haven't had to do that, but for anybody that happens to have a color that's not the right shade for them, you can return it within 30 days with your receipt now. With your receipt. All right, so that blended actually really good. So I'm gonna go back in with that champagne color and go at my lid and just to bring that shimmeriness back out. Okay. So for the pretty, I like that. Okay, to do a little subtle highlight at my brow bone, because I love to, I think I'm just gonna go in with the shader brush that I had and go in with this light, like almost white pearly color. Just dip a little bit in there, and I'm gonna go on my brow bone because I just want a little bit of highlight at the brow. Just a little. Okay, I like that. It's like a shimmery effect. Now, I do want to do a little bit of lower lash line action. So for that, I am going to just gonna dip it back in that smoky chocolate color here. And I'm just gonna go, ooh, my ear itches. I'm gonna go just to like have a connection. Everything looks together, and just so my bottom lash line isn't so bare. Okay. So I do, oops, put like a glop of it there. All right, I do want to have a little bit of shimmer in the corner. So I'm gonna go with that same shade that I used under my brow, at the brow bone. I'm gonna dip it in there, dip my brush in that same shade, you guys, sorry for the glare. This shade here, and I'm going to use it in the corner just to give me an awake look. Okay. It's very easy. It's it's a simple look, but it's very easy to do eyeshadow that's cream base. So I'm gonna do a little mascara. But before we do that, I want to do a little bit of liner at the eye. So I'm just going to do a little tight line. And a tight line is just a thin line. Nothing grand. It's just a thin line close to your, as close to your lashes as possible. Just to waken you up. And I always have to tell myself, I have to repeat tight line, tight line, tight line, because when it comes to eyeliner, I can go crazy. And that shit will be a big thick line. Next thing I know, I have a winged eye. And I was like, wait a second, I wanted to do a tight line. Like, what the heck? I don't know why. It's like this liner, it just dries out. And I hardly use it. Okay, we're gonna have to go over this with another liner. It's like black liners are just so hard. It's so hard to find a black liner that doesn't dry out on you while you're using it. Okay, here we go. Actually need to put a little just a little bit of that cream shadow because I kind of messed up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Do a little of mascara. And I told y'all I'm just doing a simple look because I just want to try out this foundation and also try out this cream shadow. Now I am seeing a little bit of creasing despite having used that primer. It's still creasing, so Revlon, I'm gonna need y'all to rethink that formula, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But I actually have cream eyeshadows that dry down, and when I say dry down, like they don't move, they don't crease or anything. So it is what it is. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in mascara wise. I am going to use Maybelline's Lash Sensational Curvitude. in extreme black. And I just look at this brush. Like, I love this brush. Obsessed. Like, hello. Totally obsessed with this brush. So I'm not like all up on the camera and look at my eyeballs. Like, I just love this mascara. Like, this brush is amazing. Like, oh my God. And can we talk about my eyebrows? I actually met this amazing lady. She has her own makeup line. Her name is Jackie Mgito, and she's from Zimbabwe, but she's based in LA, and she has her own makeup line. And I spoke with her, and we had a really good long conversation, and she showed me, because I told her, like, I hate my eyebrows, like, I hate them, I can't stand doing them. She basically showed me the science, or the mathematics of how to do my eyebrows. And, like, she literally changed my mother freaking life. And she showed me, this is all over, like, we did an Instagram call. Like, she showed me how to do my eyebrows, and like, she literally changed my life. So like I said, she has a makeup company, and she's going to be sending me some products. Can't wait for that. So as soon as she sends them, I will definitely be doing a demo. She's going to be sending me the eyebrow products, so I'll be doing a video on that. But in the meantime, in between time, I will be posting a link to her website so that you guys can look at what she has to offer. Like, this mascara is amazing. I think I have like all of Maybelline's Lash Sensational mascaras. Oh God, what was it? One of the Lash Sensationals I featured in my Coco's favorite beauty items video for the month of May. Like, this is a good bunch of mascaras. Good bunch of mascaras. Look it up. And for a while with the mascaras, it just seemed like for a while, mascara formulas were just bland. Because I think for a while, a lot of the makeup companies felt that, you know, eyelashes were the thing. Nobody was really caring about making their real eyelashes so grand. So they kind of slacked on the formulas of their mascaras. So I just kind of feel like for a while there was a time period where the mascara quality of the formulas were not that great. But now I think they're getting back on the ball, and they're realizing, like, hey, there are people who don't like to wear lashes and want a good damn tube of mascara. So Yeah, like, hello. Thank you for that. Thank you, Maybelline. For mascaras, I say Maybelline is like the go-to company for mascaras. Like, seriously. Like, they have really good mascaras. This is like always the highlight of my makeup routine is putting on the mascara. It's like the funnest part for me. So I'm sorry if you hate the mascara process, you can definitely fast forward. Sorry, I'm trying to be more aware of my mascara faces so I don't scare anybody away. If you're new and seeing me for the first time, I don't want to scare you away. But please subscribe to my channel if you are new. Okay. So for my lower lashes, I'm actually going to go in with L'Oreal's Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. This mascara is perfect for the lower, oops, God. It's perfect for the lower lash line. Like, look at how skinny that wand is. It's so skinny. It's flimsy, obviously, but it's super skinny and it's perfect for that lower lash line. I mean, good Lord, look at how black. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Dios mío. Shoot. It's kind of giving my top lash line a run for its money. But this wand is like so perfect for the lower lashes. Got a little bit on my skin, but it's okay. And again, that's L'Oreal's Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. Perfect for the lower lashes, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the completion of everything. I'm gonna finish off my complexion. I think I've got like a few more minutes before my phone cuts off because my battery is like about to die. So let me finish this off for you guys. Actually going to finish it off with Black Radiance's finishing powder. I'm really obsessed with this a little bit because it like lasts all day, keeps a matte finish. Really, really good formula. So I didn't pick up a Covergirl powder because all the shades that were my shade, all the ones that were in my shade were sold out. So it's all right though. But it's good to know that they, you know, have my shade. Just dipping my finger here and putting it there. Putting a little powder there. Okay. Gonna do a little bit of blush. For the blush, I think I'm gonna use Black Radiance's Toasted Almond. And this is their Artisan Color Baked Blush. And once again, it's in Toasted Almond. I love, this is one of my brushes that I'm kind of obsessed with. I mean, look at it. It's gold, but the brush is like actually cute. So I'm just gonna dip it in there. This is, it's like a rusty color, like a bricky, like rusty color, which is perfect for my complexion because it's not too much, but it just gives a hint of color there. Just a hint. Just a hint. And it's definitely buildable. Oh, I just love how it adds just a subtle color there. I'm listening to Tuvlo. I like her music. Okay, I can kind of get carried away with that. I'm gonna go in on top of that with Milani's Baked Powder Blush. I'm gonna go over it because this is like shimmery a little. And it's just gonna add a little shimmer. Just a little. Un poquito. Just put a little here. Super pretty. All right, you guys know I gotta highlight. So we're gonna highlight Starlight, Star Bright. We gotta highlight. So I'm gonna go in with this super cute, I don't know if you guys have noticed me using these cute little mermaid brushes. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with anything that's makeup really, but I'm gonna go in with Milani's other baked bronzer. I love baked products for some reason. I don't know why. Don't hold it against me, but baked products are like really, really good. Just gonna go for a subtle highlight, not too much. And I like to go over the tops of my cheeks. And this is why I like brushes like this, because it allows me to create that V that I need, or that I like. Over, because I just feel like the light hits the tops of my cheeks, and that's what highlight is for. You highlight the areas where of your face that reflects light the most, and everybody's face is different, so everybody's highlight placement is not going to be the same. Just it's a matter of being familiar with your face structure and knowing where to place your highlight. It is cute sometimes too to place a little highlight here and here instead of here. But you know, it comes down to preference. Oh, I actually need to take off because I've marinated my lips, so I need to rub that off. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna do my moles. You guys know I got to highlight my moles. It's not a completed look if I don't have my moles on my face. So here we go. for my lips, I think I am going to use, what is this? This is Wet n Wild's Mega Last Liquid Catsuit lipstick. I love this shade. Don't know why. I love it. It dries down fast, so I like to just move it around with my fingers. But it dries down really matte. So what I like to do in addition to applying this to my lips, I like to go over this with Black Radiance's Perfect Tone Lip Gloss in the shade, I don't know what the shade it is because I've rubbed it off. I just like to go over this lip shade with this, number one, because they are like the same color and it just adds moisture to my lips so that it's not so, they're not so dry and cracky. Dry and cracked. Okay, oh, I love it. I like that shade of color on my lips. I'm just obsessed with this blush. I didn't contour today because I didn't feel like it, but I definitely could have maybe added a little contour, but it's okay. I do want to go over my current mascara with another. I'm going to use Avon's Super Shocks mascara. Definitely featured her, and I can see where it's creasing like really badly. So Revlon, y'all need to work on that formula. So this is the thing. If you have applied your primer, base color, and you have an eyeshadow, whether it be powder or cream, that is still creasing, it's nothing that you've done. It is a formulation issue, and that company, that makeup company, needs to do something with the formula and correct it, like seriously. So like I properly primed my lids and it's still creasing. And that Believe eyeshadow primer is the bomb. So, and I have used cream shadows that have not creased at all. So I think I'm going to do another video with a brand of cream shadows that is the bomb, which I should have done today, but it's all right. All right, you guys, I'm going to quickly prime and we're going to kind of quickly talk about everything that I used. I used Rimmel London's Stay Matte Fix and Go primer spray. So that is my look, you guys. Tell me what you think. I am sitting on my floor again. Like this is my thing. Like I love to sit on the floor now and do my makeup. So I think from here on out, that's what I'll do. I'll be sitting on the floor doing my videos for you guys. So this is my look. Tell me what you think. I like the texture of that foundation. Was a little worried about it in the beginning, but it turned out really, really good. It's light, buildable coverage. And primer seems to be doing good. The foundation does not seem to have actually settled into my laugh lines at all. So forehead lines are inevitable. That's just gonna happen. The Revlon cream eyeshadow, I'm not too fond. I like the color of it, but it creases. And like I said, I used primer. So thank you guys for checking me out. I think I need to stop my video here because my phone is about to cut off. So I will let you guys go. Thank you for watching me. Subscribe to my channel if you have already, or if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. And if you have already subscribed, I thank you so much for being with me, and just thank everybody for just helping my channel grow. Spread the word. Share this video, share all my videos, go through, look at them, and I will see you on the next one. So be sure you click the bell when you subscribe so you won't miss out on that. You guys have a wonderful day. Please spread love, not hate. Spread love, not hate. Bye, you guys. See you on the next video.